Welcome, all you beautiful souls, to your weekly energy update, and we're looking at the week of August 7th through August 14th. These, of course, are timeless too, so if you come across these outside of that time frame, then trust your intuition, and I'm sure there are messages here for you. But if you are watching during that week, we actually have the Lionsgate portal happening on August 8th, and I did create separate videos for each individual zodiac sign that I put out about a week ago. I'll have those linked in the description box below, and also at the end of the video I'll throw like a little playlist on one of the sides here. We also have this week on August 11th the super full moon in Aquarius. It'll be around 7:35 Mountain Time. So wherever you're at in the United States, you can alter that to see when it's at its fullest for you there. But of course, the super full moon is just closer to the Earth than its normal huge orbit, and just influences us more. You know, we're made of water, so the tides of the water within us, emotional tides, change, so they're more expansive and they're more influenced. Also, the full moon is a great time for this phase for reviewing and releasing type of ceremonies. Now, there is a great book called Planetology by Annie Botticelli, who I adore, and she has this great kind of ceremony that she does where you can have 10 of these review and release type of items. Now, you can focus on any subject for the release, but if you focus in on the kind of areas related to the Aquarius energy, because it's an Aquarius super moon, then that moon energy will be even more impactful. Now, Aquarian energy is around kind of associations and aspirations. So you're talking about like friends and acquaintances, groups, teams, so kind of social type of circle things, even social media. They also influences like technology type things, so like internet-based projects and things along those lines. And with, of course, Aquarius being a mental air energy, it's about mental planes, have to do with inflexibility, but a huge thing is about it's a focus on our big dreams, our heart's desire, because Aquarian energy is very humanitarian, it's community, it's global. So looking at like kind of your overall big dreams that you have. Physically, it does impact our ankles, our calves, our veins, and circulation. So if you have any specific concerns around that, you can have this review and release ceremony be around that. And what you do is you just list out like 1 to 10, and have it kind of be around a gratitude approach really helps too. So like, thank you for revealing and releasing any blocks that have stood between me and then you fill in the blank. Doing those types of things really helps as well. So if you want to give that a try, you can do that. I will link Annie's book, Planetology, down in the description box below if you want to check it out. It's a wonderful book around astrology and wishes and birthday wishes and granddaddy wishes. So it's a wonderful book that just helps you understand all the energies that we deal with on a daily basis. You do want to, of course, do that within 8 hours before the full moon is what she recommends. So before that 7:35 p.m. Mountain Time, you want to do it 8 hours before, so that the reveal and release starts impacting it as soon as that full moon hits. So I love it. We're going to jump into your reading right now and just see what else the Creator and Spirit would like you to know about this amazing week. All right, Pisces, this is your weekly energy update, and we are going to start off by pulling a card here from the Shaman's Dream Oracle. And any of the cards I use in a reading, I do list in the description box below. But we'll start off, give these a good shuffle. All right, so what do you want our Pisces to know about the energy of this week, please? All right, this is the card here. And you've got the sky riding, the fates. Beautiful. Riding in the sky. It's written in the stars. Your fates are unfolding. And it doesn't have to be like fates, like, oh no, it's the positive things happening for you. It says that which we cannot change, and non-judgment. It says it is written in the sky that you have a destiny. You're being invited to explore certain aspects of life unique to you and you alone. That does not mean that your path will be easy, paved with gold and littered with diamonds, nor does this predict that your journey will be treacherous. It is just your path, with parts that cannot be changed and must be radically accepted as they are. In this way, whatever you're faced with, every single aspect of your life is perfect in its imperfection. Not good or bad, neither in flow nor blocked, this nor that. See your life as a series of opportunities rather than an obstacle course. Once you master the skill of non-judgment, you open to the power of curiosity, unencumbered by the burdens of yesterday's fear as you look ahead into the potential of the future. Yes, you still need to be brave. Right now, you are facing a critical moment in time with an opportunity to meet your fate, a choice point where you expand your influence and your capacity for abundance, love, and purposeful action. Now is the moment to leap into it, whether it be a heart connection, a call to creativity, or a new identity in your work or another area of your life, and jump into it with all your heart and your soul. Your success is surely written in the stars. In order to bring your destiny to fruition, you must jump into the adventure with both feet and do your part. Yeah, I love these messages coming in here for you because, it is this radical acceptance of what is happening in your life without judgment, and just knowing that whatever is happening, unfolding, just is. And you have the power to choose in every moment what it means and what emotion you want to feel as you go through it. The Wheel of Fortune card in the tarot has this message along those same lines where before you came down here, you as a soul chose first your avatar, your human self that you wanted to experience life through, when you're going to be born and when you're going to withdraw out of your body back into spirit. And then all these fated events that are destined to unfold in your life because it's what your higher self wanted to experience through you in this life to more fully understand who it is. But within each of those fated events, like I said, you still have the power of your free will, the power of choice to choose what that fated event means about you, about the world, about others, and also what emotion you want to experience as you're going through it. So you move out of this feeling like you're on this out of control drama train that's about to explode as it falls off and flies off into a gorge. You realize that life is unfolding in a very ordered manner, in an ordered way, and that it's happening for you. It's not happening to you. So you move out of that life's happening to me victimhood to life's happening for me, and you can start to look at what I want to learn, what do I want to experience, what an adventure this is, rather than thinking it's a scary thing happening, right? So it's moving out of the fears of yesterday into the power, knowing that life is for you, not something happening to you. So I love this so far, and we're going to look here at the Spirit Animal Oracle, see what Spirit Animal has to say for you, what energy they want to share, who might accompany you on this journey. All right, so for our Pisces, what would you like them to know? Okay, here we go. And you have the cat spirit. Claim your independence. I love the cat. And card number 13. Yes, you don't have to do anything you don't want to do. It's like cats are like, here, pet me with your eyes. You get to do what you want to do. And that's funny. 49, 9, and 4 added together is also 13, right? So it says, when cat spirit meows, she is calling you to claim your independence and allow for some space between you and others in your life. The only way you can grow in all your relationships now is to have a healthy sense of self-respect and self-worth. When you walk with dignity, knowing who you are, self-aware and willing to grow, trusting the value you bring, the world will mirror all of this back to you in kind. When you say no to codependency and enmeshment, live and let live, and practice taking risks as you wander into new territory for you, the cat spirit rejoices. She's here to urge you to let your independent spirit roam free. Yeah, I love that independent feeling too. So that's very much about being you, not caring about other people's opinion, not even caring if you get sprayed with a water bottle. You know how cats can be. They are very independent and they will generally do what they want to do. And I love that coming in combination with this here, because this is about, again, coming back to you get to choose what anything means about you and what you want to feel as you go through it. So wonderful, wonderful energy. We are going to look here too at the Tarot of Dreams, see what they would like to add about this experience for you. And one more time. All right, so what else for our Pisces for this week, please? Okay, so we have those three. What else? Okay, I feel like, so we've got 3 and 3, and we'll start with these over here. So you have the 4 of Cups, which when you add 3 and 1 together, it comes down to 4. So you have a lot of this. 4s are the number of stability coming in, and the 4 of Cups. Cups are emotions. This is about emotional stability. And it's like these cups here are the cups, the opinions of the outside world, you know, that say that you need to look to relationships to define you, your situations to define you, and your body and your possessions and bank account to define you. And all those things leave us feeling bored and unfulfilled, because they don't fulfill us very long, if they do at all, because what we're looking for is this Ace of Cups up here, this chalice, the Holy Grail, that is full of the unconditional love of the higher realms of back home. So there is this beautiful stability that comes in, because you're finding this, in this independence, you're finding this love from within yourself, because you've realized all those things on the outside have just been disappointing for you. And then you have the 4 of Swords. You know, look, all these 4s coming in. So this is peace of mind. So stable emotions, stable mind. And again, the 3 of, all these 3s, the 3 of Swords, the 3 of Cups, you know, all those represent those 3 different areas of our life that we're told to look outside of ourselves for, to define ourselves from, to like our worth, define our worth in the outside world, define all our opinions, all our beliefs, all our emotions. Everything we're told is out there is where you're going to find it. But what we find out there, like, is the instability of the outside world, right? It's very disappointing. It always turns us back inward eventually when we've had enough disappointment on the outside. So the stability that's coming in here is very, very evident, because you got all this force energy that's coming in. Yeah. And then here is, like I talked about at the beginning, that the Wheel of Fortune card, your soul, which I count the full card is the 0 card. Before you come down here, this is you deciding what you want to experience as you come down here. And so I really feel like this connection to your higher self, connection to that understanding that everything that happens with all this fated events isn't something that was fated, like the creator was like, okay, this is life you're going to have, now go. It's a co-creation. Before we come down here, it's like, think of like a grandfather that's taking their grandchild to a carnival or to the park or whatever it might be. They don't go there and go, okay, no, you're getting on the swings. You're not getting on anything else. The swings is the experience that you're going to have. No, a loving grandfather, an unconditionally loving grandfather especially, is going to say, what would you like to go do? What do you want to do first? Do you want to do the merry-go-round? Do you want to go on the swings? Do you want to go on the slide? What do you want to do? And then the little grandchild is like, oh, I want to go do that, and then I want to do that, and then the grandfather's like, all right, let's go do it. And the grandfather helps make it happen. That's the kind of experience we have. We're not on this out of control drama train going places against our will. We decided what destinations we wanted to visit along with the creator. And because the creator might, say stuff like, oh, and then I want to go in the alligator pond. And the creator might say, you know what? Why don't we just go look at the alligator pond? Because if we go in the alligator pond, they're very hungry and they might eat you. And they're like, oh, okay, I'll just go and watch the alligator pond. That, the creator brings in the wisdom for us, for our experiences, and it's this co-creative experience. So I love that story. And then you have the Six of Coins, which for a second I thought that was, you had the IV, which is 4s. I was like, oh my gosh, another 4, but this is the VI, which is 6, right? So this is the giving and receiving. The Pentacles is the outside world and how you realize your identity and how that unfolds. It still has the balancing here. It has the 3 Pentacles on one side, and this is this working out, like these 3s that were emphasized in here. The 3 of Pentacles was you defining yourself by the outside world, and that's what we're taught in the beginning. But the 6 here, the 6 of Coins, the 6 of Pentacles, is showing that there's something bigger and of value that helps you balance out your worth, helps you balance out how you're defining yourself in the outside world by becoming aware of your worth in the higher world, your pricelessness of who you really are and what you're really worth. So you are coming into this beautiful balancing that's coming in here. I mean, you got all these 4s, which is stability. Now you have the 6, which is the balancing out of things. Let's see what else we have here too. Yeah, and then you have the 7 of Cups. So your emotions, you're realizing, for me, for this card, this is your choice card. You're seeing that you were told before, let's say, that, this is the one emotion. This is how you have to feel in that situation. You're realizing that it's a smorgasbord. It's a buffet of emotion. You get to choose what you want to feel in any situation. It's not limited just one anymore. And so there's not this restrictiveness and this trapped feeling that when anything happens in your life, when any fated event happens in your life, you don't have to go along with what everyone else says. That popular opinion on this is what it's supposed to mean when that happens, or this is how you're supposed to feel as you go through it. You get to have this cat spirit, this independent spirit, where you get to choose what you want to feel as you go through anything. And that helps remove that fear of the future, because when you feel that if this thing happens, this is how I have to feel, this is what it has to mean, you do feel out of control because you're not sure what next thing comes flying into your life that is going to cause you to have to react in an exact specific way. When you realize that you have the freedom that whatever comes your way, you get to choose what it means, you get to choose how you feel, then you become less and less concerned about what's coming in the future, because you're the one that gets to decide. You're not on that out of control drama train being drugged through whatever emotion and mental, story that is going to be applied to a situation. You get to choose it. So that's where this freedom really comes in quite a bit as well. Yay! And then you have the 10 of Cups. Emotional fulfillment, overflowing. This is what comes from all of this. You realize that you get that choice, right? When you get to be happy, especially when you connect to this Ace of Cups, to that unconditional love of the higher realms, you just overflow because you can choose any moment to feel unconditional love. Because the choices that it comes down to, even though these look like a bunch of different emotions, at the root, every moment is a choice between unconditional love and the fear of losing conditional love. It's always very simple. There's always two. And when you are able to choose unconditional love, then you feel this wholeness and this completeness instead of like the feelings of lack and emptiness and disappointment, like we talked about when we look to the outside world. Because it's like going out and eating fake fruit. It's not going to fill you up. It's not going to bring you nutrition. You find the true fruit, within you, not outside of you. So some beautiful, beautiful messaging coming in here, very powerful about your power of choice and that you get to choose the emotions and the stories, but a lot of beautiful stability coming in here for your life as you head off into this next week. So I'm loving this energy for you. I also would encourage you to check out the Lionsgate portal reading, which will be linked to the playlist here in just a moment at the end of this video here. But if you are looking for more messages of love from above, in addition to those and these weekly energy updates, I also put out monthly readings for each zodiac sign and a few other types of videos. So if you don't want to miss out on any of those and be updated immediately when they become available, if you give this video a little thumbs up and click the like button, also click the subscribe button, and that gives you access to the notification bell. And when you go in there, if you select the all option, then you'll be notified of any new videos that come out on this channel. Also, doing those things does help spread the love, and it helps my channel grow in significant ways. Because when you like a video or you share a video, comment on a video, and especially subscribing to the channel, doing those things makes the YouTube algorithm so happy and excited it does want to share the videos and messages of this channel with other people as well. So if you feel inspired to do any of that, I am very grateful. Also, these are general readings, and if you're looking for even more specific information and answers for your specific life, I do offer personal readings, and all that information is listed in the description box below. Alrighty, beautiful Pisces, as you go through this amazing week, please know every second of every day of your life that you are unconditionally loved by the Creator of all things, and of course, I love you too. Have an amazing week. We'll be talking soon. In the meantime, you hang in there and you take care.